Yup, your favorite Terry Little Bacon Bear hanging out with another winner of KYS Versus, Mr. Ge5ive. Oh, damn, Ge5ive. I turned your mic off, but you here now. You can say hello really this time.
Hello, how you doing, Ge5ive, man?
Ge5ive, I feel like you must be fed up with me at this point.
Nah.
You bacon fed up?
Nah, we cool.
I asked that because it took a little bit to get you in here.
Yeah, we cool. It's all right. We finally did it, though.
We definitely finally did it. So tell me, who is Ge5ive first off?
I am Ge5ive. I'm from Northeast D.C., born and raised, Edgewood. I've been making music since I was I've been rapping since I was in 10th grade. I've been making music since I was probably 13. But I'm a father too,
Oh,
Ge5ive. Party
Daddy
promoter,
Ge5ive.
concert promoter,
A man of many trades.
Yeah.
Well, I've never heard anybody be so unexcited to talk about their own music and their own stardom. I mean, come on, man. You got 5 wins in the bag. Flawless ones.
I just like to be humble,
You could be humble, but you could definitely be excited about yourself because there's much to be excited for. You said you do a lot of things, including being a father. And you know what was super exciting for me when you was winning? Hearing your child.
Yeah.
Was it your son or your daughter?
It was my daughter. You actually called her.
Did I call her your son? You know what? To be fair, little sis, if you're listening right now, just know I get mistaken as a son too sometimes. So we even, my good sis. Now, your daughter, how old is your daughter?
Germany just turned 8 last week on the 14th.
What? Does she fuel your rapping? Does she help you?
Lately, she have been, ever since the radio incident, ever since I've been on the radio, she's been excited for me.
What has your musical journey been like up until this point?
Well, actually, at the beginning, I was kind of I used to be nervous, and then I always used to be afraid of the support thing and the not having the money to be able to go to the studio buy beats. But, for the last 2.5 years since I've been doing it, it's been fun to me. I've been actually completing a lot of goals I set for myself, this being one of them. So, it's fun. It's nerve-wracking. You lose a lot of friends because you want people to support you, but they don't. You know how it be.
Well, I mean, you're definitely putting your foot on somebody's neck with getting them 5 wins in the bag. Because my job is to always look for the hardest thing that is going to get you up out of the competition, and you couldn't be knocked off. So all the humility could go out the window just a little bit. You got a little bit to brag about. Yeah. Hearing all 5 of those wins come in for yourself 5 nights in a row, what was that like? Did you know it was gonna happen? Were you sure?
No, I wasn't sure. I was nervous, but I was happy that I had people support me and calling in and rooting for me. Shout out to my cousin, shout out to Ge5ive family, shout out to my VSU family. I appreciate y'all, man, a lot.
When you talk about who you do it for, what's your fuel and your inspiration? Because you gotta dig deep. You gotta dig deep to put something on the track.
Oh, well, lately, with my fuel and inspiration been with my new project I've been working on, it's been really just about my life, because usually I try to talk about the fun things, but a couple of my friends said, nah, bro, you got to tell them the other side of it, So that's all my new music. My motivation is really just telling people who I am, the real me, where I really come from. The
real Ge5ive.
Yeah.
What's your project going to be called? Do you got a date? When you dropping it?
I don't have a date, but it's going to be called Humble Stunner for sure, but I don't have a date.
You really going to ride out on this humble hill. I could call you fine and you're like, yeah, I'm all right.
Nah, I mean,
I'm cool.
I be kind of shy first, but you get to know me. I'm a really turned up person.
I believe you. I believe you. Ge5ive is not a little name. That's a big name to me. Is there anybody that you want to thank for this success? And then also in that same token, is there any advice that you want to pass on to a local artist that might be winning, might not have won up until this point, might be trying to enter the competition and waiting it out just like you did?
I just want to shout out and thank my friends that voted for me, my family, Ge5ive family, and my VSU friends and family. I really appreciate y'all. And to anybody that's just trying to do music new, I would say go hard on it, save up your money, because that's the most important thing ever. Save up your money and spend it on marketing and promotion and studio time, and just keep going hard and try to save your money and put yourself on your own platforms, man. That's all I can say.
Well, Ge5ive, also, can you go ahead and give us your social media platforms so that we can find you, stalk you, be your friend, support your music? Because it sounds like you in it for the support and the humility. Go ahead and drop that and introduce your record too, please.
Okay, you can follow me at Ge5ive on all social media platforms. All of them. And my song that we about to play is off of my my old album, 5 Season. You can go get it on all streaming services. But the song name is Come Over. Yeah, tune in.
You're hearing it right here on KYS DMV. If you're looking for Mr. Ge5ive, you can also find him in my Instagram story right now. That's at Little Bacon Bear. Now, I ain't even going to ask if you with your baby mama or not, because, ladies, I think that you need to see something about Mr. Ge5ive because he cute.
Yeah,
just saying. Just saying. I don't know. But, yeah, just get on in there.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. I appreciate it.